welcome to video 3, the final video in our series on how to be a background vocalist. If you haven't checked out the first 2 videos, highly recommend it. It's really great information, stuff I wish I had learned years ago starting out as a singer on a worship team. We're going to dive into something that before I had read kind of your script on this, I didn't really think about it a ton, but it's actually really brilliant. So the idea is blending.
Yeah.
So Angie, talk us through what that is.
Well, I would say it's definitely getting into the minutia of background singing and harmonies, supporting vocal, but it's truly putting a bow on the entire process, because even though you can find a part and find out where to come in, if you are singing the entire time not matching someone's pitch, not matching their pronunciation, their phrasing, maybe they sing a vowel a certain way, you stand out against them. Or if your tone is like bright or dull compared to theirs, I think it sticks out like a sore thumb and you're not truly like doing your job and supporting the vocal because you're not blending.
Yeah.
So to do this, I mean, it really requires you to be a good listener. And the best advice that I could give with blending is like just listening to music that you enjoy and noticing the background vocals and noticing how they blend.
Yeah.
And listen to live music too.
Yeah.
Like notice in a live setting how people blend, because everything can be edited out in the studio, but truly you see how someone can blend in a live setting the best.
Yeah. Well, and also it kind of puts a next level on the background vocalist. Like, of course you have to learn your part, you have to learn when to come in with entrances, but a lot of it sounds like is actually listening intently to the main vocal.
Yeah.
And how they sound and their tone. That's crazy to me.
I mean, I could just go in and be on autopilot and sing the song with you.
But you can tell, you can tell the people that don't listen to the tone of someone's voice, because it just kind of, it doesn't blend well. Hence the name blending.
Exactly.
That's really cool. I actually was in rehearsal the other night, and I experienced this as a background vocalist. I had a person on my team who had a very different kind of tone. He is a great singer, but it was a tone that I've never had to back up before, and I was kind of caught off guard. I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually have to really study his voice in order for me to support him well.
Yeah.
So really great stuff. So let's just try an example of this. We're going to do new thing again, just a verse and a chorus. I'll just sing how I sing, and then you sing your harmony, and then we'll talk about it after.
Great.
A better life is waiting, no turning back, you're the only way. I leave behind the old me, I will never be the same. Jesus, come, do a new thing in me. All I am is for you now only. Come have your way, come have your way in me. Come do a new thing. Okay, so I sing the way I sing.
Yes.
And you had to sing with me. So explain your thought process as you were singing with me and what you had to do to accommodate for
your voice,
for my psychotic voice.
Okay, well, and this is letting you into my mind completely, but
and I won't be offended if you say if you're like, oh, I don't want to make fun of your voice. You can do it. You can say whatever you need to say.
No, I'm not worried about offending you. Something that I love about your voice is it's a little like singer-songwriter-y, like folksy, and I think that that's like really cool. But part of like a singer-songwriter or folk like singer, and I hope that that's not a weird way to categorize you.
I'm about to leave this room.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Is like the shorter cutoff on a phrase.
Yes.
So, what's the chorus?
Jesus, come and do a new thing in me.
Yeah, you went, come have your way in me.
Interesting, yeah.
And it was very in me, short.
Oh.
And so I just watched you. And it's weird, like, part of blending is also watching, because I can't fully see when you're cutting off a phrase if I'm not looking at you. So I cut off with you there. And then you also have a vibrato when you say, Jesus, come do a new thing in me. All I am. You had a little vibrato on am.
See, I'm not even analyzing that in my own voice. I'm learning something about me right now.
And
That's
I'd have
super
to hear
cool.
you do it again. But
yeah. That's really cool.
So I think that's one of the important things. Should we try it? You not singing like you?
Yes.
See what
It'll
we
be
can
a fun
out.
challenge for both of us. A better life is... No turning back. You're the only way I leave. This is... Come do a new thing. Anyway, I leave behind the old me. So we clearly can't do this seriously because I can't not do what I do without sounding like a total idiot. But
maybe we should try you blending with me. Maybe that's better.
Oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try now to support you. You're gonna sing the melody, and I'm gonna take what I've learned from you and try to follow you.
The only I'll never be the same. Jesus Christ, do a new thing in me. All I am is for you now. Only come have your way in me. Come do a new thing.
It's cool. I mean, I feel like even recording this video, I have learned so much about this process, and now I'm singing differently because I'm listening more, and I'm noticing the spots where you have vibrato and where you stop your phrases. So it's really cool. Like, I'm going to go into this weekend a totally different singer now. Just listening to the different tones of people's voices and how they sing, which is so cool.
I think another weird thing that I noticed this week, actually, singing background vocals for myself on something,
nice,
was like how a word is ended, like the consonant, or like where an S or a T is, or a P. Like, it's so interesting to see where those land. And in a live setting, you have no idea with someone else who's gonna sing. Where are they gonna be?
Okay, so I have a question. This is way off script, but so you're a background vocalist. Are there times, because I feel like I do this sometimes.
Yeah.
Are there times where you, as a BGV, would back off the mic a little bit, or maybe not even end words?
I never sing the end of a word if I'm background vocal.
Okay, interesting.
I leave off the consonant because I have no idea where that's going to go.
Because otherwise it could sound like tss.
Yeah,
you know,
like King of Kings is a great example. Like, praise the name. Or what is it? What are the words?
Praise the Father.
Praise the Father, praise the Son. Yeah.
So you would not sing the S on the praise? Is that what you're saying?
I sing, pray the Father, pray the Son.
That's really cool.
Yeah, well, it's a little lazy.
And maybe not always.
Maybe not always.
But and it also probably depends on the leader, the singer. Mm-hmm. Maybe you have to do it more often for this person, less for that person. It's all situational, but that's really cool.
King of my heart, you are good, good. Some people sing good, and some people sing good.
Good?
So, I mean, there are people who sing, you are good, good, with like a very round tone on their vowel.
Yeah.
And then there are people who sing, you are good, good.
Yep.
And it's just interesting to see what the harmonies sound like there. Like, are you listening to the vowel or are you not?
Yeah, that's so fascinating. So, all that to say, the BGV role is, especially with this blending stuff, is really important. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of weight on your role. So, to sum it up a little bit, if you are on a team as a background vocalist, don't think for a second that your role is lesser than the worship leader, lesser than the music director, whatever might be going on in your head, because with all this information, I mean, what I've learned today is that it's a really important role, and you can do it really well or not. It's up to you.
Or really poorly.
Or you can get fired. But no, it's really great. You're valuable on the team as a background vocalist. So again, thank you for watching these videos. We hope that they're helpful for you as you go and conquer the world with your voice. Thanks so much for watching. Angie Holvig, everybody.
Josh Clutter.
No.